We're finally here. It's been a long time coming, but it has arrived. The 15th chapter, Mind Jail. Well, what happened last time was Holm died. Actually, come to think of it, a lot of the characters in the backgrounds can die in their respective chapters. Chapter 1 has Liz, and apparently it's possible for her to die. In our game, she left the island, but apparently she can die. 2, there's Emily or Emma. One of them's gonna die, but not in that chapter. But in the 3rd chapter, that was, I forget his name, the guy who shot himself, but he died in that one. The 4th one is Sarah, and it's possible for her to die when she leaves. Possible for Emily to shoot her, is my understanding. And then we have Holm, who is in the middle of dying since we saw him last. So it seems like there are reasons maybe for why most of these faces are here. But the important thing is that we are now entering Mind Jail. Let's do it.
What? But... what on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
Well, I guess Louis is deciding that he doesn't actually want Uncle Greg to die. Didn't mean for that to happen. We were voting against him, but maybe Louis thinks that this is going a bit too far. Well, manuscripts. Well, it's obvious what we're gonna do. We got the Necronomicon last time that has bunches of skills, so obviously we're reading that. And we have 2 others: Dangerous Liaisons for Manipulation, Treaty on Modern... Jacques Peroux, that was his name. Treaty on Modern Interrogation Techniques for Questioning. I never found that we're able to complete these 2, unfortunately. All right.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
So this would be the Mind Jail. To find where Holm is.
Good God, I can't even move. But Louis can. What's happening?
Okay, so the others, I guess, are aware of the Mind Jail.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
Was that really the thing to think about at the moment?
I sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move.
And they seem to have different levels of awareness of the Mind Jail.
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here? I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me. Be quick.
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Hey, everyone's here, including Liz. Or reorganize the characters depending on their affinities. Uh-huh. Well, here's Greg.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Analyze the situation.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Yeah? Oh, I mean, he's already between... I mean, when he said he should be placed between them, I assume he means Mortimer should be between Holm and Liz? He already is. Alright, and which sister are you?
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Analyze. With my psychology.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
So I guess we just know this is Emma?
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Alright, we already made that choice. So, we're saying that... hold down to move a character. Okay. So we're saying that Emily needs Emma and Louis standing next to her. What about Sarah?
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Alazif back from him.
Already did. Done. That's a lot of points.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Alright, we want Volnor and Sarah to be close to each other? I guess we can do that. I mean, Mom said Louis should be close to her, right? So maybe we want to, So now, move her back here. So now she's between Louis and von Volnor?
I won't let him attack his brother.
Let's analyze. Oh, no, we already did that. So, we don't know whose voice that is, but it's whatever the demon is that's in Liz.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Do you mean that... When you say he, do you mean the demon inside Liz? Because, like... We're saying that the demon wants... This demon wants to protect home?
I won't let him attack his brother.
No, not that. Okay. Of course, here's me.
I need to keep an eye on them.
Analyze the situation. I already did that.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
And von Volnor?
Whatever happens, I trust him, and only him. I must take the book back to him.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Do we put him next to home? That wasn't part of Louis' analysis. He just said that Mom and, Sarah and von Volnor should be next to each other. I don't know if we should do that. It's like if we did that, well, she needs to be next to him, next to Louis. Like we could put home next to him, and then like that, and then like that. Okay, I guess that's it. I was wondering, could we get this wrong? But it just automatically...
Like I've succeeded. They've
Yeah.
all disappeared.
Just automatically did that.
It's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
All right. So are these solving... So it was a puzzle where we had to solve a puzzle based on what we know about the characters. What other puzzles will there be?
Is anyone there?
Oh, yeah, hello.
I know you were there.
Yep.
Help me. Help!
Hello.
What? What are you doing here?
You. It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed. You have to come here and stop babbling away at me. Fool, you couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you?
Well, don't sass me. Let's see. What do we know about Emma? Oh, was Emma not here? And she's up there. Immunity from manipulating and questioning. We never discovered a vulnerability. That's questioning. That's okay, we don't know about conviction. Don't sass me.
You can change your tone because I'm not the one who shot at you. Remember?
That's a vulnerability.
My fault if your sister got rid of you like a dead weight.
What you just said was nasty.
That was for treating me like an idiot.
I didn't want it to happen like that. I just wanted to exist a little too.
Didn't you ever think there might be other ways of doing that?
Obviously, it's easy to say that now. Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about?
Come on, you're dead.
No, there's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range. I will survive this. Help me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
Too bad for her. Explain to it. It'd take too long to explain. Yeah, sure. Let her know.
No. Sir Gregory brought my spirit here, but I must get back as soon as possible.
So you should be able to help me.
No, I don't know. She got what she deserved. I don't know if I can help you.
Emma, I have no idea of what's going on. How do you expect me to help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
Well, I do think that Emily didn't actually have to shoot her. So, sure, we'll see if we can figure something out.
All right, calm down. I'll do everything I can to get you out of here.
Thank you, Louis. I knew you were a good man.
Right. I must get going now. Just stay calm. Everything will work out fine.
Louis! No! Don't leave me! Louis! Filthy scum, I'll kill you! I'll get out of here and I'll come looking for you, Louis de Richet! Do you hear me? I will find you!
You don't have to yell. I did just say I'd help you. So yeah, I was wondering earlier about, since we found out that the sisters are demons as well, does that mean that Emma was still alive? Apparently Emma is stuck in the mind jail. Well, that would be an exit. Is there anything else we should look at before taking the exit? So, Emma doesn't know how to get out of the mind jail. I assume that she would have to, like, possess someone.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of Louis? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste!
Okay, reconstruct the sequence of memories of Sir Holm.
I must speak to you.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Listen to the memory.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Analyze the memory.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Now, this memory is important, but It's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
All right. So the 4 children would be Louis, Sarah, who is not our mom, Emily, and Emma.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
Analyze.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Home won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
Follow?
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
Mm-hmm. And this one?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
Okay, that's this is logic. So I'm out of Carmelite water. I do have one jelly.
It's about my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holmes is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
All right.
Charles Francois. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes. With one stroke, I placed myself right next to the King of France, with a mistress under my orders. And I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice.
I don't know when this would be. Sounds like it was a while back. Erudition lets us do this for 0.
He's talking about Charles-François d'Angennes and Françoise d'Aubigné. They were contemporaries of Louis XIV. This has nothing to do with what brought Holmes here. I had to look somewhere else.
All right, so Louis says, let's not bother with this one.
Dear Countess Dunot. Dear Countess Dunotstein, what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the damage he did to the Western monarchies. So full of remorse once it was done, I don't really regret making you steal the necklace and end up in a convent.
Let's see, analyze. Etiquette lets us do this for nothing.
I heard about this story. The Countess was apparently an acquaintance of Sir Gregory, but this has nothing to do with what's happening at the manor. I can put that one to the side.
All right. So I assume the reason there are things here that have nothing to do with it is to make you waste points. Fortunately, our skills are high enough in certain areas that some of these have been 0.
He's coming! France! So much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion, I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Memory? Because of erudition, this is 0.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
It was a trap. It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Analyze the memory. This is logic, so does cost 2 points.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
Well, if this is where it began, maybe we should follow it.
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
First memory found. Of course, we don't need to bother with these spearheads. We already found the right one. And these are mental spearheads anyway. All right, what's going on over here?
Sparta. I recalled Sparta, of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
Well, this sounds long before the events of the island, so I'm not going to spend points on that.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Okay, because of our psychology, this is 0 points.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
You ever notice that a bunch of things that Louis' VA says come out slurred and, like, I don't know, running together? It's just something I noticed with a lot of his lines, but like the beginning of this line, it's very prominent.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm.
He'd still be alive.
No one else in the game does that.
Shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Like he's saying things too fast. Took place after the arrival, but before we found out the truth about our nature. This might be the second one, but the second one might be an earlier one that we saw. We'll go back to that one.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
Let's see. Okay, manipulation lets us do this for nothing.
So Holmes seems certain that Mortimer has been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
All right, so that's a later one. So this one we'll want to come back to. And this one over here.
I recall Sparta.
Let's see. Were there any that I missed on the way? Any others we could have looked at? So that's the first one.
I didn't want to believe it.
Let's see. That we did look at those up there.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
This might be the next one.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find
I'm on the right track here.
All right, second. Then there was one back here where he talked about bringing the 4 children to the island.
And the cherry on the cake.
Now that's Cursed Tea.
His cursed tea.
I think this one.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Third. Was there anything in this? We didn't look in this direction. That's a portrait, but I think that's an exit or an entrance. I don't think that's a memory. Okay. Let's go back the way we came. So cursed tea would be the last one. And second to last is probably the one up here.
Be quick!
I'm working on it, Uncle Greg. Your memories are all scattered and all over the place.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time. I recall Sparta. He feeds Louis. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
All right, maybe this.
He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we...
What have I missed?
Okay, not that one. Maybe this one here.
And when
Elizabeth disappeared.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
All right. Then maybe this one here now.
He feeds. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually
the end here.
months to give to our children.
All right. And then the one about him drinking the poison.
I recall Sparta. France, so much effort, so much. He allowed me to bring Emily back again. And the cherry on it. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off all communication with father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier? He's going to absorb me. The traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me. Quickly!
Absorb him. Is that how it works? I unlocked Emancipated. What is that? Oh, there it is. I win 1 skill point in psychology because I escaped from the ether.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him
entering. I can no longer keep him out. He's coming.
Hot. Tell him he's here? I mean, he knows he's here.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
So, will we follow Mortimer? Or will we neither believe in him nor in Mortimer? Well, we've been all in with Dad so far. But it looks like that we're getting an alternate version of the choice. I mean, obviously, not following Dad is dangerous, but I mean, now we're seeing that Dad is very ruthless and will murder his own family members. So far, joining with, doing what Mortimer wants has been the thing to do. But are we having second thoughts? Now that we're seeing Holmes' situation and seeing that Dad is going inside him and is about to come. And I don't know. Can we get behind that? Can we get behind that? I feel like maybe, he may be our dad, but part of the process of growing up is becoming your own person and perhaps rejecting the beliefs that your father and your parents have for you. You have to separate from that, cast it off to become your own person. So maybe we do not believe in any of our demon family. We believe in ourselves.
Look at yourself, Uncle. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you, nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family. Find your sister, Louis. She'll know what to do.
What are you saying?
Find her.
Which one? There's a few.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
You will be punished.
Mind jail. Okay, that was mind jail. Okay, let's see. Successes. We restored order among the guests. I reconstructed the sequence of memories of Sir Gregory Holmes. I met Emma Hillsborough's spirit. I escaped from the ether. I chose to serve only the humans. The alternate paths was I could have met Asahel's spirit. I do not know who that is. That's not a name that's come up. I wonder what that would have been. I felt like I explored everywhere that we could have. I don't know if maybe there was something I could have done earlier in the game that would have brought it up now. I don't know what that would be. All right. I guess the choice we made to say I neither believe in Mortimer or Holmes, the game considers that to be a success. But now I'm curious about what this Asahel is and how I could have met him. Well, Holmes says we have to look for our sister. Which sister he's talking about, I'm not sure. But if we're still in the mind jail, maybe we have to find Emma again. I'm not sure. As far as restored order among guests and reconstructed Holmes' memories, I don't know if you can fail those. Like, I feel like they just let you keep doing it until you succeed. Well, that's Mind Jail. Been looking forward to Mind Jail the whole time. I feel Mind Jail could have been a little bit more interesting. But we saw Mortimer entering and coming inside home. So there's that. There's that. Did not get to level 17. We have 4 points. Occultism is maxed out. I guess I should not have put points into that last time, because I guess getting the Necronomicon leveled that up. Perhaps. My occultism is absolutely maxed out. Only a 4 is not gonna level up anything, unfortunately. But what's the closest? There's subterfuges, and also erudition, and also manipulation. Right, so I do like me some subterfuges. Mind Maze, complete the 15th quest. No documents to equip, unfortunately. And it looks like Louis is back out into the conference room. Did anything we do change anything? Doesn't seem like it. It seems like, Mortimer's plan still succeeded. I guess maybe the only thing that changed is that since Holmes showed us his perspective of things, then that changes Louis's outlook. And maybe he doesn't want to be with Mortimer anymore. And with that means we're now entering the final chapter of the Council, where I don't know what the final I mean, I guess we're confronting Mortimer, and we do have that Lance of Longinus just hidden on us, and Mortimer doesn't know that, so we do have the means to kill Dad if it comes down to if it really comes down to it. Holmes told us to find our sister. We have one of our sisters is in this room with us. The other one is in the realm of the dead, and she doesn't know what to do. And Sarah, as far as we know, left the island. So is there another sister? I don't know. Maybe, I guess we'll find out, though, as we head into the raging climax of the Council, the ending of episode 5 and the ending of the entire story. Will Louis be able to stop the spread of democracy by killing the demon who wants to do that? Is that what the plot of the game is? I mean, we know how world history went after this, so, I mean, it kind of seems like Mortimer got his own way, regardless of how the game ends. I guess we'll see how things conclude next time.